Greetings, clay
Jeez.
people and ants. I'm Kevin, and this is 11 Elden Things in Ainsel River. The aesthetic of this place is pretty serene. Well, except for...
What kind of place is this?
Here's the rules again. They're in the description too. You have 10 seconds to skip to the map-only timestamp if you want. Feel free to explore the map there, but for everyone else, let's get to the list. The first stop on our journey is located here at the T-junction in this cave. Follow the river downstream and you'll come upon a noticeably different cave. This place would be almost nice if it weren't for all the bones. Here you'll be able to get the immunizing horn charm, which is a charm that increases your resistance to poison and rot. This might be useful later. Number 2 is located here at this lake of statues. Here you'll be able... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot to censor this. Here, I'll just move this right here, so I'm sorry you had to see that. In this lake of strange statues, you'll be able to get the frozen lightning spear miracle. Moving on. From number 3 onward, you're going to have some progress in the Ronnie questline in order to access the teleporter that can bring you into this separate area. I believe you can also get here via a teleporter coffin from the Deep Root depths. However, we have not covered that area yet, so I recommend that you just get some progress in the Ronnie questline. Once you give her the key item from Shiofra River in the Nokron City, this tower near hers will unlock and you'll be able to access the teleporter to get to this area. Once here, make sure you pick up your tiny Ronnie doll and head deeper into the cave. At the edge of the waterfall here, you'll be able to find the Clayman Spirit Ashes. Number 4 can be found coming off of this offshoot, traveling from the Old Palace ruins. Going downstream here, and to the left, you'll be able to come out to this clearing, where you can come up on top of the ruins, and get the Wing of Estelle. If you've ever wanted to fight with an insect wing, here you go. By the way, fun fact, monarch butterflies are toxic. Don't eat them. The 5th spot we're covering is here in the lower Nokstella Eternal City. Going up the stairs here into this room, you'll be able to get the Ant Skull Plate, which, by the way, this type of ant is real and exists. Imagine being born just to be a door. Going further up here into this room, you'll be able to get the Ghost Glovewort Picker Bell Bearing. And around the back of this structure, you can get the Archer Ashes. Finally, going up to the top, around the corner here, you'll be able to open this up with a Stone Sword key and get the Night Maiden Spirit Summons. For number 6, I'm going to be quickly covering this isolated chamber in the Nokstella Eternal City. Here you'll be able to get the Moon of Nokstella, which is a ring that increases the amount of memory slots you have. Moving on. For number 7, I'm going to need you to stop here before going any further. Now, if you haven't yet, you need to talk to the Ronnie doll. You can do this by selecting the option while sitting at a site of grace. You want to spam talk to it until you get some information, and they'll be able to move forward into this area where you'll have an encounter. Once the encounter is completed, you'll get a key, which the key can be used in the chest found in Raya Lucaria Academy to get the Dark Moon Ring, which is another key item for the Ronnie questline. Since we passed the area in number 7, now we have to cover... Excuse me while I switch to my angry hands. In this area, you'll be able to find 2 enemies that don't necessarily belong. They're both different. One can be found here. And the other is a bit more obvious. Killing each of them will drop a respective item, giving either the Immunizing Horn Charm +1 or the Dragon Scale Blade. For number 9, we're going to be heading to the bottom right corner of the lake. Moving into the into the structure, you'll be able to get the You'll be able to get an item, which is the Mushroom Crown. An impressive Mushroom Crown for the Mushroom King. Scarlet Rot, gotta clean that off. I would be a lot more pleased with how you discover number 10 if it were not in this horrible area. For number 10, you have to travel to several pillars along the Lake of Rot and push their respective buttons. Every time you do, you'll raise a piece of the structure in the distance, where once complete, you'll be able to travel up and get the Alabaster Lord's Sword. Not bad. The 11th and last thing we're covering are the items found in the Grand Cloister. That is that large structure here at the bottom point of the map. There are not many important items you have to get in here. You will have to travel to the end to get the only weapon, so excuse me while I deal with a couple of enemies. How do you like it? How do you like it? At the top, you'll be able to get the Scorpion Stinger weapon, which again, another insect-inspired weapon. Kinda strange. Before we leave, I will also note that this coffin here functions as a teleporter to a different location. I recommend you take this once you've cleared everything in the area. And I will also note that on the opposite side of this structure, you'll be able to have a fight where you can get a golden seed. However, there are more golden seeds in the game than what are needed. This is personally a place I would skip, but if you want a challenge, you be my guest. So that was 11 Elden Things in the Ainsel River. I believe I covered all the important things in this area. If there's any feedback you all have about the video, let me know. If you want to stay on this screen, pause now. I'm going to switch to the dots only option. For those who skipped ahead, here's the map. This area isn't too big, so you should be able to get everything on your go through. If you have any feedback you'd like to share, let me know. If there's an area you'd like to see sooner rather than later, let me know. The next area we're covering is the Deep Root Depths, along with the Frenzied area. If this video comes out when I think it is, I think I am currently at my graduation ceremony. Nope, I couldn't finish it in time. Here's me on stage. And here's me when they pronounced my last name wrong. Ferreira's not that hard. Also, I'm sick now. Great. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Remember to feed Torrent, raise the ring, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.